Now to continue our discussion on converting units. We want to convert 0.25 grams into centigrams. To do this, first we have to derive a conversion factor. We know that centa means a hundredth of something. So in 1 gram, there are 100 centigrams. To turn this into a conversion factor, first we decide what we need to get rid of. We need to eliminate grams. We're going to divide both sides by 1 gram. There our units cancel, and we end up with 1 equals 100 centigrams over 1 gram. Now we'll take our original quantity, 0.25 grams, and we'll multiply by our conversion factor. Centigrams over 1 gram. Grams in the numerator and grams in the denominator will cancel. We'll be left with 0.25 times 100 all over 1 centigrams. When we multiply anything times 100, we move the decimal point 2 places to the right. Here's our decimal place, we move it over 1, 2. So it becomes 25. 25 divided by 1 is 25 centigrams. Now we'll talk about converting derived units. Derived units are things like area and volume that have squared and sometimes cubed measurements. This means that to cancel units, we'll have to divide or multiply by them multiple times. So we need to know what that means. We'll try to convert 12 meters squared to millimeters squared. Remember, meters squared means meters times meters. So we're going to rewrite it as meters times meters and then convert it. The first thing you do is derive your conversion factor. I'm not going to derive it, I'm just going to give it. We know we want to get rid of meters and change into millimeters. So we want meters to be in the denominator. There are 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter. We're going to use this as our conversion factor. We start with our given, which is 12 meters times meters, and multiply by the conversion factor. 1,000 millimeters over 1 meter. Here we can cancel meters in the numerator and meters in the denominator, but we still have a meter left. We want to eliminate our meters and change to millimeters squared. So we're going to have to multiply by that conversion factor again. Now we can eliminate our second meter. And our units that we have left are millimeters times millimeters, which we know is millimeters squared. That gives us 12 times 1,000 times 1,000. All divided by 1 times 1. And our units are millimeters squared. When we multiply by 1,000, we move the decimal point 3 places to the right. When we multiply by 1,000 twice, we move the decimal point 3 places to the right twice. We're going to take 12 and move our decimal point 6 places to the right, giving us 12 with 6 zeros on the end. Or 12 million. So 12 meters squared is 12 million millimeters squared. Now we'll try converting volume. We want to convert 1.3 centimeters cubed to kilometers cubed. We know we can't go straight from centimeters to kilometers. We have to change centimeters to meters and then meters to kilometers. So we're going to need two different conversion factors. We'll start with the one that eliminates centimeters and changes them into meters. Centa means 1/100th. And we want centimeters to be on the bottom. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. That's the first conversion factor we'll have to use. Once we've converted to meters cubed, we'll have to change that to kilometers cubed. Meters needs to be in the denominator so that we can eliminate it. And there are 1,000 meters for 1 kilometer. All right, so first we have 1.3 centimeters cubed. We'll multiply that by our 1 meter over 100 centimeters. That eliminates one of our centimeters. In order to eliminate the other two, we're going to have to cube the conversion factor. We could multiply by it 2 more times, but it would be easier just to cube it. And cubing the conversion factor cubes every single thing inside the conversion factor. Once we change it into meters cubed, we need to change it into kilometers cubed. So we're going to multiply by our second conversion factor. Here we have meters cubed, but here we only have singular meters. In order to get that cubed, we're going to have to cube the entire conversion factor. That changes it into this. 1.3 centimeters cubed 1 cubed meters cubed over 100 cubed centimeters cubed. Now when I'm cubing this conversion factor, I'm cubing every single thing inside the conversion factor. One cubed kilometer cubed over 1,000 cubed meters cubed. Simplify that a little further. We have 1.3 times 1 cubed times 1 cubed over 100 times 1,000 cubed. Here our centimeters cubed have canceled, and here our meters cubed have canceled. So all we're left with in our units are kilometers cubed. We multiply 1.3 times 1 cubed times 1 cubed to get 1.3. And in the denominator, 100 cubed times 1,000 cubed will give us 10 to the 15th power. 1.3 divided by 10 to the 15th power is a really, really, really small number. If we put this in our calculator, we'll see that we get 1.3 times 10 to the 15th power. Negative 15th power. And our units are kilometers. This is called scientific notation, and that's something that we're going to talk about in a later lesson. Basically, it means the same thing as 1.3 divided by 10 to the 15th power. which is very, 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 very small.